Your girl is back. Okay, I'm going to go and do a makeup look. Am I going to try something different? Probably not. I mean, it is me, right? I love the spray foundation, and it is included in this month's kudos. I cannot stress enough just how fabulous this is. I think I'm actually going to buy the kudos this month because I just love this spray foundation. It is so good. Hey, Dana, how's it going? How's the baby? I really do. I love this spray foundation. It's so good. And especially because my skin is not doing well with wearing masks. I use coconut oil morning and night. I actually stopped using all my other beauty products because I was like my skincare. Not that I think there's anything wrong with the skincare products that I use. I think they're fabulous, but I was really trying my best. Good. To keep as minimal on my face as I can while I'm wearing the mask. Because like I said, I know I'm a mouth breather. I work hard on it and it's gotten a lot better. But like the dryness and the redness that is going on with my skin is insane. And now we have the weather change and then it's like up and down and it's just wreaking havoc on my skin. So thank goodness for makeup that covers it up really well. So speaking of, let's get started. So some spray foundation on the Kabuki brush. And then I'm just going to go and pat it on. So if anybody missed my head candy live from last night, during it, I went and I was saying about how I thought it was at 6:30 my time. It was at 6. Hey, Christina! It was at 6. And so I had 7 minutes to throw on some makeup and brush my teeth. It was so funny, but it went really well. So yeah. And I'm very fortunate I get to do those lives. So when I'm doing my foundation, I always blend down my neck. Always. And another thing that I do, I thought that was an Amazon delivery for me. I'm waiting for those TikTok leggings. But you know, they take forever to come. So, yeah, when I use foundation, I don't like it to be super heavy. It's just not really the way that I like to wear my foundation. You know, everybody gets to wear their makeup the way that they want. I don't do full coverage typically. I like that my freckles show and everything like that. But I do like the redness muted. So I'm going to go in with some bronzer here, which Unique is going to be bringing out some new bronzer, which is very exciting. Are we going to do contour today, guys? Let's see. You know what? Why not? I use pressed powder as my contour. And I contour underneath my cheekbone. Stop about 2 fingers away from my mouth. Okay. And don't worry, we will blend it all in. Then I go along my jawline, and I like to bring it down because I like everything to be really like, I understand that I'm wearing makeup and that it is makeup and I love makeup. But I don't like it to be super obvious, if that kind of makes sense, which is funny because I sell makeup. But yeah, so I like my makeup to look very nicely blended. So watch how this all happens. Okay. And the great thing about using pressed powder is that it blends so well. So we'll start with the top here. So what this does is, by doing a contour, you're just adding in like a natural shadow again. Okay. So watch as I blend it all in. And I'm going to leave the other cheek just alone for now. But see, okay, well, obviously that looks silly. But on this side, it creates this shadow. So it makes it look thinner. Not that I'm trying to look thinner, but I'm trying to add shape to my face. So especially if you have a round face, contour might be your friend, right? There's nothing saying you have to do contour, but it might be something you might want to think about. Because it will add shape to your face. And especially if you are putting on foundation, you're taking away a lot of your natural shape to your face. All right. Okay. See if I can see that from here. Sorry, I'm just checking a text. All right. So I just used the shade Surreal for blush. And again, I really like it blended. So I'm going to blend that in. All right. And next up is highlight. I love me some highlight. I love using the cream to powder. I put it on top of my cheekbones. Okay. And I sweep going towards my hairline. And I use my ring finger. Oh, this is one of my favorite episodes, the break-in on Golden Girls. I don't know why I laugh so hard. Maybe it's like when Dorothy, says pray for brains, Rose, or when when Blanche is looking for her jewels and she's covered in flour, and Dorothy's like, I see they didn't get your cocaine. She's so sassy. Oh, I love that girl. Next up, I like to do a powder highlight, and I go right on top of the cheekbone that I just did. And I'm using the shade Benevolent, which is like a light tanny kind of color. And then I'm going to do my Cupid's bow. And then I go down my nose. And then sometimes I go right above my eyebrows. All right. Next up, eyebrows. Eyebrows, eyebrows, eyebrows. I love this eyebrow pencil. It's so good. Now, I do get my eyebrows threaded. Thank the Lord, they are open again since our latest lockdown. I love those girls. They do a great job. And I actually really like the one in the mall. When I lived in Airdrie, Alberta, which was outside of Calgary, I used to go to this woman's house, and she was phenomenal. And I didn't like the one at the mall because one time I had to go to it because my girl couldn't get me in, and they were like too bushy, right? But I didn't like what they did. But thank God the ones at the mall here are good. All right, so you just kind of fill them in a little bit and then take your spoolie and brush them out. This is the difference of blending in your eyebrow shading and then not blending it in. It's a big difference. And I love me some good blended. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, perfect. Let's go with, do I want brown or black? Let's go brown. Okay, we're going to go with the shade Proper for our eyeliner, which is a dark brown. And we're going to do our upper waterline. So how you do that, you start in the outside corner, okay? Close your eye. And as you're closing it, you are bringing your pencil over. Okay, you can also do your bottom waterline too. But I typically only do that when I really wanted a lot on there. I typically only do the bottom waterline when I'm going out at nighttime because it can be a lot. And I don't want it that dark during the day. So this is just putting on a little bit of eyeliner on my waterline. And look at how much darker my eyelashes look. And what's one thing that most of us ladies love is a nice, beautiful eyelash look, right? Okay, I don't wear falsies. I use the lash serum at nighttime, but I don't do falsies because honestly, I can't put them on. My daughter, who is 13, I gave her mine. Oh yeah, and see, sometimes that happens, don't worry. I gave her my false lashes that I did get, and they're the magnetic ones. And I'm like, have at her, because she wants to try to put them on. And I'm like, good luck, but not for this girl. I did try once, and it was hilarious. Like, hilarious. So, yeah, I really love just having that look. Now, what are we going to do for our look today? I don't know. I think I'm going to keep it kind of neutral because I'm wearing jeans and this really cute sweater. So we're probably just going to go simple. Simple, simple, simple. But let's see. I think we're going to use, yes, this palette. I'm going to use Gingerly today, and I think Slick. So Slick and Gingerly, and I think, if I remember, I'm going to put some Covetous on the inner corner of my eye. So wrong one. All right. We're going to take a blending brush, and we're going to go in with Slick. Cover it. I like to sweep it and tap. All right. Now I'm putting this all over my eye. All right. And hey, Susan, how's it going? Thanks for joining. And like I said, Slick all the way over the eye. And if I remember, we are going to do Covetous, but it is your girl and probably going to forget. Okay, now we're going to go with Gingerly, which is like this matte caramel kind of color. And we're going in with the fluffy crease brush. All right. And I don't want it too heavy. So I'm going with a light hand, okay? And you'll also notice I have my hand farther back on my brush, okay? So we're just going back and forth along the crease, swirling in the outside corner, and going to the inside corner. All right, perfect. And, oh, I love this show. Seriously, Golden Girls, one of my all-time favorite shows. I had a bad dream last night, and I was texting my friend because she happened to be up. And I was like, oh, I had a bad dream. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I said, no, I didn't mean it like that. But I was like, yeah, I'm going to watch some Golden Girls. They're going to cheer me up. And it's totally true. Then I'm going to take my liner shader brush, and I'm going to go in with that shade Gingerly. And I'm just going to go along the eyelash line here. Yeah, one of my favorite lines. I love Dorothy. All right, so now we're going to take that fluffy crease brush again, and I wiped it off, and now we're really just going to blend this in, okay? There we go. Now, go back with our blending brush, and we're going to go with that shade Slick. Okay, and just going to build up that color. All right, and I don't think I'm going to forget, which is shocking, I'm going to put Covetous on my inner corners. Covetous is a really, really pretty color. There you go. There we go. And just like so. I love Blanche's stories. Okay, let's check it out. Make sure we're happy. And I feel like it's too dark on one side. So if you get to that point, wipe off your brush and then just really blend it in, okay? And blend it in. And then try not to have it shed on you. All right. I hope this isn't going to be over 15 minutes, because what happens is that Instagram doesn't let me upload IGTV videos if they're over 15 minutes. It's not just me. All right. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect. Okay, let's go in with some Twisted Mascara. And then I think we're going to do Hottie Lip Plumper, because girls loving that Hottie Lip Plumper. So this is a brand new bottle of Twisted Mascara. It is amazing. It's like the same formula for the 4D without the fibers in it. So if you really like the mascara part of the 4D, then you'll really like the Twisted Mascara. I kind of go between both. I don't feel the need for like super thick looking lashes today. So I'm not going to go and do the 4D. But I really, really love both. Okay? And I should have put on primer. Because you know what? That primer is amazing. It helps curl your lashes, helps them look thicker and fuller, which is, you know, always good. And it helps condition your lashes. So I've been kind of slacking on using it, but I should be using it more. Just sometimes I'm trying to keep like these videos, like I said, under 15 minutes. And I chatted so much on this one. So who knows? All right, I'm going to do 2 coats on each eye. All right. And there's 1 coat. Now we're going to go back to the other side and do our second coat. I definitely recommend that you always do 2 coats of your mascara, of any mascara. It really just amplifies just how amazing your lashes will look. And again, if you have any questions at all, go ahead and ask. But that's the difference of 2 coats to 1 coat. I mean, it looks good, don't get me wrong. But it's just a little bit nicer. All right. I love this part too. Okay, I love this entire episode. It makes me laugh. It's in the like first season. It's like episode 8, I think, or 7. The break-in. Oh yeah, look at that. So nice. And we're gonna end it with some Haughty Lip Plumper. Done, done. All right, there we go. My look is done for today. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and ask me. Bye, guys. Enjoy your Saturday.